Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Could it be that Jimothy Cool is live on YouTube once again? Could it be that the team builder is showing the Pokemon Entei on a team in Generation 3 OU? Battle ready. Waiting to be queued up. Could it be? Folks, you must allow me to link this live stream to my various channels of promotion. And I need you to bear with me as I do so. How do I get to my own stream? The thing about Twitch, you just go to twitch.tv/JimothyCool and I'm there. I'm actually having trouble finding my own live stream via URL. Anyone in the chat thus far? No. Oh dear. Folks, you must forgive me. I have not used YouTube streaming functionality very much. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, what in the world? Oh dear. That's very much not epic. I found it. I've found my own broadcast. Allow me to link myself in the ADV Discord. And also in my own Discord. Alright, gaming begins here at 2 minutes 50. I'll remember that. Let's write that down on the notepad. Well, actually, gaming hasn't begun quite yet, has it? Gaming has not begun. We'll wait until we find a match here. Why is my stream status poor? Can someone explain this? Shall I start again? Hello? I've started the stream again. I was told that my stream had poor quality. Unsure why, but let's... This may have altered the stream link. This is a disaster, folks. You must bear with me. No, it's the same link. Okay. And we have to play a game. I mean, gee whiz, I'm going to T-wave this. You go Celebi on the Blissey, scout it out. Gaming. What's up, Angel of Zera? Please tell me that the stream has... Okay, my stream status is excellent, according to the YouTube dashboard here. How's the connection for you? I've had to restart it once. An Ice Beam from Bliss. Let's go for a Leech Seed. A Scum could come in. It's Doug, actually. Oh, I'll live this and kill it. This is awesome. The quality looks crispy indeed. Well, thank you. Okay. This guy used Aerial Ace rather than HP Bug. That's awesome. How's it going? I'm queuing with an Entei team that I built. A bloke from the Discord was theory crafting Entei, and I helped him out a bit with building it. And I've been trying it myself. It's kind of fun. That guy's called CDLKJ or something. It's a difficult name to pass, but that's the name. Oh geez, I got HP Fire crit. Mag is not supposed to win this. That's a disaster. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go to Pori. Bit of autopilot there, forgive me. Well, HP fight. Is Entei meant to be a fire with physical prowess? I think that Arcanine is actually better than that. Arcanine is kind of similar to Entei, but Arcanine has access to like flash fire. The benefit of Entei is it's a high health stat, which lets it make a 400 and... It lets it get to 404 health and be able to sub against Blissey and not lose to Seismic Toss. So this set is just sub Calm Mind. And then Toxic hits pretty much every Entei switch in, such as Swampert, Bulky Water, Melodic. Why is this Magneton such a threat? This is absurdity. I'm getting beat by a simple Magneton. I might sack Celebi then. Oh, you know what? I'm faster. Yeah, well, this is good. Okay, okay. Toxic with fire is timeless coverage. It's very true. It's so true. You can't go wrong. I keep getting full. This Magneton is is annoying me. Okay. Maybe you sack the Porygon at this point. I think we sack the Porygon. In fact. Oh, don't have your sub up to boot. If I get full parrot here, this mag will have a sub up and my Entei can't even finish off. Oh no. Okay. It's not quite that bad. I can also go Celebi here and then recover again. Let's be greedy. HP Fire that time. Oh, nice. We got natural cure. We can cure this Porygon. Am I dead to toss? No. I'll cure it first. We'll go Celebi. Wish. Alright. What are you going to wish up the Magneton? I think I've solved the Magneton situation. We're going to be alright versus the Magneton. We can sort of just rinse repeat against it. Doug is down, which is fantastic. It's Starmie time. Hey Peter, how's it going? Nice Surge avatar. Oh, that is a banded Salamence. Wow. All right, let's go to Jirachi. This could be the breaking point. We have the Jirachi in. There has not been a Tyranitar from the enemy thus far. It's Metagross. Let's Fire Punch. I move away from the mic to breathe in. It's another Skarmory without special defense. I've seen this a few times. I don't know if this is the same guy as before. Folks, put special defense on your Skarmory. You've taken more than half to a Jirachi Fire Punch. I'm not even that invested. This is not how it should go. This is not how the cookie crumbles. You're forced to roar me out. This is dire for you. It is banned Salamence once again. Let's go to Metagross. He did the Earthquake. This doesn't look like a game where Entei... This does look like a game where Entei can be the protagonist. Yeah, we can... Like, look... I beat the Blissey and Fire beats everything but Salamence, and then we just need to Toxic it and it's over. You go Celebi on this. I was thinking of going to Entei there, but it was... You know, this guy could randomly Earthquake again, I don't know. I don't exist in his mind. I'm going to keep the Starmie, we might need to spin later. Skarm can randomly chip heal up to full, you never know. Oh, the Mence was locked into EQ though. So that was fine. Magneton continuing to be very annoying. Just gonna fish for Parachance. True. So true. That's pretty true. I've yet to reveal Entei. I mean, Pori can die here, and I'm not too miffed about that. HP Fire once again. I'm in. Hacker Voice, I'm in. Mag gone. Entei is the protagonist, folks. Entei is it. Entei is the way to go. I'm gonna sacrifice Porygon too, for the greater good. You could go Entei. You could. You really could. I'll do it because it's fun, it's epic. Metagross though. You know what? I can't really one-hit, can I? Not quite. Oh, but he can't one-hit with Earthquake, so fuck it. What are you gonna do? Oh, Toxic, who runs that? What is that? Come on with that. It's okay. We have a literal entire Jirachi, but I did want Entei to do it. Of all the things in the world, you've got Toxic Metagross. Well, we're not full attack on the... I guess Entei is not that powerful special attack wise. Yeah, it's only got 90 base special attack actually. It's not that strong in that respect. It's got a lot of health though, so it lives the EQ. You don't want to wish up your Metagross? You've been training magic? It's not true at all. It's not true. I win, folks. Entei did do something. It killed the mag. It had fun. Fun is good. Let's go again, Entei. Let's have fun again. First, you commented here first, Noob Gamer. You're the first chatter. I realize now Peter was talking to you when he said you've been training magic. It all makes sense now. I do have to... Let me pop out chat so I can actually read this without having to look all the way to the right of my second monitor over there just to read what you're saying. I mean, come on. The ladder isn't ready for Entei. Who's that in the chat? Qian Shu? What are you doing? You can't be in here. We're up against best Eevee. Qian Shu would disagree. The best Eevee is Leafeon. In before you get paired with lead Glalie. I've lost to my own Glalie team more times than I'd like to admit. It's a moment of like pride, but also disappointment. Like that which I've created is now... It's like Frankenstein's monster, you know? I've created something that has taken on a life of its own and gone in a direction I would never have expected. We'll go with Celebi. Well, HP Grass, I guess. A Raw? Not Baton Pass? A what? You would T-Bolt? Oh, look at you guys chatting in the chat box. The Wall is a good Skarmory name. It is The Wall. It's the one. This scenario here is where I like to get Entei in. We've got a paralyzed Scarm. I don't think Chian knows who you are, Noob Gamer. Although she does see your face on a cup every morning. The Noob Gamer 97 mug is actually in the washing machine at the moment, though. I'm using a Baby Yoda one instead here. I'm gonna sub. Oh, as if you would stay versus Entei. I don't know what people are doing, but that's hubris to the max right there. That's maximum hubris. Alright, that's Christmas morning. We've killed Skarmory. Skarm didn't make a spike and died. That's game over already. Oh, it's a fun guy. I've named my Breloom that before. That's a classic joke. Alright, what do we want to sleep on? Oh, not the washing machine. The dishwasher. What the fuck am I saying? Excuse me, what the heck am I saying? Family-friendly stream. Yeah, I chucked my mug in the washing machine. It's good. I'm getting coffee stains all over my dress shirts, man. Alright, you might have a Tar. I reckon you don't have Blissey. But Entei's kind of valuable. It hits Breloom. Am I sleeping on... Maybe Jirachi goes to bed. I think Jirachi goes to bed. It's a weird one, but I think that's the way. And then let's get Starmie in here. Sweet dreams, absolutely. Maplers? Any Maplers? Oh, you wouldn't go Doug on the T-Wave? Oh, no. But hey, I got Pori too. No problem. Skarm's dead. Who needs Starmie? This is good. Plus, I don't even need to... I didn't even need to use Pori 2 to eliminate Doug Trio. You've failed to kill me. Nice work, genius. Well played, not. I might as well save this Starmie and go Celebi. Can't be bad to go Celebi. Well, you went Salamence? Thinking I go Celebi? I simply have a Porygon 2 here. I simply have a... I have an answer to this. Entei can't lose. Entei's insane. Up against Brotaro. You know, I might go Entei on this Metagross. Actually. I don't want to get boomed on my spinner. That could be bad. Oh, it's a turn 1 Earthquake? Who does that? Oh dear. That's horrendous for me. Oh, jeez. I thought it might be an explosion turn 1. Don't tell me that you're not banned and you just clicked boom and I got away with murder. Why are you continuing to click earthquake here? Are you gonna... Oh, it's just good damage. It's just good damage. It's okay. We can recover spam. The odds are in our favor. Due to the fact that there is now a para chance. But you get the crit. Alright. This is not great. I guess if it's Starmie lead, maybe you don't expect bulky Starmie. You don't think about the T-wave there. Hey Booty Popper, how's it going? I've had a poor opening here. I've lost my Entei and my Starmie. Okay, I'm going to hope that this is a team without spikes, because that would be winnable for Jim. Hopefully without Doug as well. I feel like if you had Doug, you might have gone there. It's got spikes. Part of me was considering Thunderbolting. I didn't know what, but... Oh, I just killed the Cloister. Okay, not bad, not bad. One spike is manageable. Damn, Cloister cannot take a hit there. Dodrio. I need to get that Tim Allen sound effect for moments like this. I mean... Dodrio is entered. Alright, I'll go to my Impish Metagross. I should be alright. Let's mash. Mash can't be too bad. Hoenn Gaiden Cloister? I hope not. That thing's a menace. Not just to me, but to society. You've blown up on my... You think you're so epic, don't you? Who knew that the Dodrio gamer would make such a play? Who is this? Brotaro, reveal yourself. Starmie, yourself. Okay. And you as well? Allow me to... import this particular Celebi into my calculator. Let's see how much offensive Starmie's doing to me. Okay, we 2-hit with the HP grasses. You're running Modest Starmie, you bastard. Who does it? Modest Starmie Dodrio Spikes is gonna beat me here, right here. This is really not epic at all. Or is it epic? I don't know. I can't tell. We could go Jirachi. Am I saving Celebi? We're going Metagross and then EQ. That could be the moment. Do I have this particular Impish Metagross set? Yeah, Impish. No, I might have a Tar. But I mean... What the hell am I doing? Okay, Jirachi. +1 Psychic doesn't work either. Okay. I may have to sack this Jirachi then. I mean, Celebi, and then... I might need to save Metagross. We got a Dodrio. I'm thinking like Tar. Or Aero, so... Maybe I scare him out with Jirachi, thinks Thunderbolt. It's modest, right? So... Pump is doing like that much, okay. Not frightened, apparently. Okay, now how much is pump doing? 29. Can I take 2 after... So let's say it does 35, albeit... What the hell is mathematics? This isn't real. Yeah, I think after lefties heal, I'm good. Yeah. Bit of quick maths. And then +2 psychic. Doesn't even kill for sure, but let's go for the roll. Okay, hopefully Metagross can solo the rest. I could be slower than this Dojo. I think that's likely. HP ground. Alright, it's Tar and I lose. It's Mence and I win. Just kidding. Yeah, forgive me. You know, I didn't think of the Dodrio Modest Starmie matchup is pretty dire for the team. I mean, I think the real reason I lost was because I went Entei turn 1. That was a bit of a throw. Skill issue. I got owned. I've been owned. It's been known to happen. But I've learned something. I guess meta lead, I'll just stay with the Starmie, I guess. Even though... But I don't know, do I? I guess you don't go Entei. You maybe go... Oh, I've gotten a... Black Mercury just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you, Black Mercury. You did it. You've done it. Capri Song is my next opponent. We've Thunderwaved Snorlax. I like to go Celebi here. I don't like risking the Slam Para chance on Metagross. Okay, let's recover. Leech. Curse Shadow Ball. I'll go Metagross now. It's Mash. Nice chip. We can go... Do you have a Spiker? It's possible. But it would be unusual, I think. You got Snorlax plus Claydol. Seems more like an anti-Spikes. So does that mean Starmie's more expendable then? To a potential boom. I would say yes. Snorlax in. Let's go Metagross. Okay. Rest, alright. Celebi time. Do you go Entei straight away on this Celebi? I don't have Roar on this team is a problem. Lack of Roar could be an issue. You know. Luckily it's not like Carmine Pass Celebi or anything, so it's just a passive Celebi. We can handle that. Definitely can handle such a thing. It's a Suicune. I think this is a winnable one. Okay, I can't really afford to lose Celebi. If you blow up, I'd rather it be on Starmie. So that was an elaborate way to get Snorlax in. You know what? I think you might not have a way to hit Jirachi with this particular Snorlax. I kind of hate this 50-50. And I hate when they para with the damn Thunderbolt. This Jirachi was like winning the game. That's kind of annoying. Okay, but Entei can maybe win, but Suicune is annoying. Folks, it's alright. Jim, can I pass you a gamer team? Sure. Go for it. Are you earthquaked? I thought this was a Wishments. I guess, no. I don't know, it's such a bulky team though, actually. It's got, like, Leech, Celebi, Curse, Rest, Snorlax. I feel like it would be a Wishments, but I guess I'm wrong. That's alright, the Jirachi was low anyway. No problem. Oh no. I guess we're in for a long one. I'm stalling Leech Seeds though, slowly but surely. Chip heal the Entei a bit. It's a weird stalemate situation here, but the Suicune is particularly problematic for me. A well-timed explosion could get there. I do need to... You know. Let's sub here. What's up, Jim? Hey, Jocko. How are you? Playing with Entei at the moment. Trying it out. New team. New idea. This is actually Bandmints. I didn't notice that before. Try not to waste my leech seeds. Damn, I should have gone with my gut and clicked toxic there. Now I have to use a leech seed on this thing. Actually, no I don't. No I don't, in fact. Let's go Starmie on this. A simple hidden power. You guys been building with anything fun recently? I've been building with something top secret that I cannot share. I'm saving it for an opportune moment. Your stream is unlisted? I thought that only applied to the... One sec, let's click public. I thought that only applied to like the VOD would be unlisted first and then you change it. That was the default setting, so... Oh, okay, it can't be found through YouTube. Damn. My mistake, my error. That's... Thank you for the info. No wonder. Alright. It's officially public. Jim is here. That's why I couldn't find it through my YouTube app. I just got a notification. Hell yes, thank you. I now understand. I now understand. Life itself. Shout out Noob Gamer. Absolutely. Okay, this might be a dangerous way to do this. But I don't know what else to do here. Okay, that's enough to thwart the threat. Folks, Entei has some problems against this kind of team. There's some issues in this, with this stratagem. And I'll be the first to admit it. We can go Starmie. We can check what's clicked. Fire Blast on banned Ments. Okay. Let's go to Entei. I was thinking of flamethrowing. I thought he might do the stay. I thought he might do it. We'll toxic this time. You're just going to play around that every time. Okay. Duly noted. I've received a team from the Rollout Registeel. This is beyond me. What is going on here? Curse Rollout Amnesia Registeel. This is pure insanity. I'll try it out. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, okay? We'll give it a go in a second here. But that's nuts. That's pure... That's insanity. That's it. We've taken out the Suicune. I went for it in that moment. I didn't think it'd be that easy. There's no more Suicune. I think that Entei can now win. Although, Mence as a roadblock. Starmie not strictly necessary. Alright. Jolly Bandments, notably. Go Snorlax. I'm in the gamer zone. You guys have to forgive me. You have to forgive me. I'm in the game zone. Look, even if I lose this game, I'm just gonna say it. I'm making some nutty plays here. Can't two-hit Claydol, unfortunately. I have to Toxic it. Okay. It's Curselax. Do I even beat this thing? It looks rough. If I Calm Mind twice, I can 3-hit it. Guaranteed 3-hit. Oh, it's so bulky though. Fucking hell. What? It has like full special... Wait, how does this... It's got thick fat! Have you got thick fat? Oh man, it's got thick fat. I can Toxic it. Ah. What the... I don't know, man. This is... Shadow Ball? What's going on? What the fuck, dude? Yeah. Thick Fat Snorlax is bad because it loses to Toxic Entei. Does it though? You gotta rest. That's the Entei counter, man. Imagine my shock. I can't go for the 3-hit. He's got fucking... Thick fat. Pardon my French. I'm sorry for the language there. Go Celebi. Do it. You would. He's got the infinite loop of Snorlax. This is the problem, is I can't pressure the damn Snorlax because I'm thick fat. Oh no, dude. Can I stall him out of body slams? Is that possible? Look at that at 5% damage. Oh my word. Maybe my Porygon can... No, it can't. Why would I do that? That's nonsense. I've at least made him scared to go Celebi because I keep going Entei. He's frightened for his damn life. He doesn't know what's happening. One more time. And now we go Entei. Wait a minute. Would you go? You would. Oh, you went Salamence, okay. I don't think you have Brick Break if you got damn Fire Blast. Like, who runs... Like, you must have Rock Slide last. I thought the freeze chance was kind of worth it there. Ah, this is pretty rough, unfortunately. I don't think we can do it. How much am I doing with an HP fight, though? Like peanuts, like nothing. Should I go for freezes? I can't really go Celebi. I'm taking too much from Shadow Ball. Although I can live a +1 Shadow Ball. Right? How much +1 Shadow Ball? Like, yeah, okay. Running low on leeches, though. This is this is Thick Fat Snacks Lax's world, and we're living it. That's a damn tongue twister. Thick Fat Lax's world. I don't know. I'm getting too hit here. Am I though? Well, if I wasn't, it doesn't matter because there's a critical hit. This is the best day of Thick Fat Snorlax's entire life, for sure. Like, you got the Entei matchup. Jesus, this person. Thick Fat Snorlax. In my game. What can I do but go for burns? I'm upset that I just vindicated that person for using Thick Fat. See, it's useful. I beat the Entei matchup. He's gonna use Thick Fat for the rest of his damn life now. Jokes aside, it's not that bad on that particular set with rest. Load up Reggie. All right, I'll load up the damn curse rollout Registeel. Let's go for it. Let's go. Yeah, that's the idea. You don't care about toxic too much if you can just rest. No one clicks toxic into Snorlax either. It's like And it's kind of good versus Moltres. Moltres can do a lot of damage with spikes up and stuff. Alright. Sucks into Zap, yeah. Bulky Zap with Toxic. I think I'll just Brick Break here, mate. Oh wow, he punched. I never understand the punch turn 1 play in the Tar mirror. Who would dance as Tar ever? Isn't dance the worst play? Like, they can just go to their rock resist. You could click 10 different things to hit them. How could punch turn 1 ever be good? I feel like I've heard people say they do that sometimes. I don't get it. Unless you're switching out to Skarm. That's the only... Or a rock resist. Red Lentil, the Salamence. I don't love going Swampert turn 1 in versus Tar either though. Because like mixed Tar exists. I do not love that. I guess you're just checking what they're doing there. Some teams you do have to do that. You do have to go to Swampert. The weird Surfless Starmie. So, do we think this guy has spikes? I don't know. Perhaps. Could go Registeel. How's it going, Haynes? Welcome to the stream. I've been sent this team by Booty Popper in the chat. It's got a rollout Registeel. It's a bit weird. But here I am. Using it anyway. I'm one of the few people who read your username right. Well, how else are you supposed to say that? Hannes? Hannes? How do people say that? I just pronounced it phonetically. Are you going to Earthquake into my potential Starmie? Yes, you are. And I'm going to get effed. No, you're not. I guess we're doing this. We're going hard on taking out this Metagross. People who speak Spanish say Anes or Hannes. Other people say Hans. I see. Well, I'm right, they're wrong. I'm big, they're little. This guy's named his Pokemon after various legumes. I dig it. That's epic. Oh dear, Fire Blast. Blissey. It is the Bean Squad, that's actually so true. Dole Last would round this one out for sure. Could be Scarm, right? Could be Scarm, but I feel like I would have seen a Scarm at this point in the game. Double status Fire Blast Bliss. I'm intrigued and frightened. Gabriel, how's it going? Hi, Jim. I'm on my way to sleep. Going to have your Australian goodness lull me there. Well, that's epic. Thank you, Gabriel. I'll try not to rage if I get a poor RNG outcome and wake you up. I'll try to maintain a level of zen. Excuse me, chatter. You've forgotten to put a water move on your Starmie and I'm in danger as a result. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Jim ASMR. I'm not gonna do that. You want me to whisper into the mic? About Gen 3 OU? That's impossible. Don't freeze. I knew you're gonna Ice Beam, that's fine. But if you freeze, that's another story. Go ahead and make my day. Click HP Grass into my Starmie as if it matters. As if that achieves anything for you. You didn't even do it. How are you so speedy? Wait a minute. It's a speedy mixed mints, folks. How much special attack we got? 236. Also known as Peanuts. HP Grass might kill. 56% chance to kill? What the? What the? Do I have to go for this? Oh no. The speedy Mixman's outrunning the Starmie. That's such a... That's such an annoyance. He didn't even notice he was faster. You switched out, you didn't notice the Sandstorm order, you absolute buffoon. You complete simpleton. And you didn't even calc the damage, that it was a 56.3% chance damage roll. How could you be so simple-minded to not do such a thing? Christian, how's it going? I think it was you who commented asking when the next stream is. The answer? Right now. Jim is live at this moment. We're playing Registeel Store. And we're succeeding and thriving in every respect. I will admit the Registeel has not come out a single time here. And I'll be the first to admit it. Can we catch this guy staying? Jim sometimes stays in the face of Leech Seed here and goes for the Ice Beam. So I'll chuck out the HP Grass for... You know, there's a chance he... lives dangerously. Gen 8 Lanturn stall. That's beyond even my comprehension. Gen 8 Lanturn stall. The offensive version of the team also. Epic. Look at that, it worked. Vegan, by the way. That makes sense. You got the lentils, the chickpeas, the soybeans. These are sources of protein for a vegan. Am I going to Registeel here for this Dragonite? I'm afraid Starmie will get owned by like Thunderbolt or something, but I'll go here anyway. Are you DD Thunderbolt? Or DD Thunder? Oh, you would be. Oh, I'm dead. It's up to... I may have effed this up. Amnesia Gaming, I'm gonna win. Amnesia. Yeah, Fire Blast me, see what happens. You're a genius. What? You're damn right. That's what I said. I said the same thing. Yeah, look at the damage. Read it and weep. This is the greatest strat. You wouldn't crit me. To think that you got 8-5. You got 6 chances to crit. He really... That's unbelievable comedic timing. You can't do that to me. Is this winnable? I can win Perish Song. We can Perish Song the Salamence. That's the win condition. That's pretty damn funny. Go Doug here. Is it random teams? This is a team built by Booty Popper in the chat. I gotta like clip that or something. That's a YouTube short right there. The hubris of the Amnesia win conditions, the immediate crit. I asked my friends at the CIA and they said you would. Thank you. Sounds good. I believe that. The agency doesn't have anything. The agency let me down with that crit. Checking if Brick Break 1 hits. It doesn't. Not quite. And you die. And then Perish Song last, it's over. It's over. I think, yeah, you died of the sand and then. The CIA was absolutely right. The CIA... They know everything. Me funny. Thank you for the team booty popper. That's where Perishon can be good in those endgame situations. What do we use now? We can do the lucky dip to find a new team. All right, I'll take a look at the team at the very least. Entei, a different Entei. This is. I can't process the game plan. And this also has rollout Registeel. Okay, you got me. I'm trying it. You got me. I'm intrigued. I just want to see what happens when I queue this up. Listen, CI7, I'm bringing this. Mark my words. I like the title. Interesting Entei team. You damn right. I'm interested. Peep the replay I sent you. Alright. I'll take a look. We're up against Blog. I've seen this guy around. He's pretty good. Are we just... This is like... We have to guess the set. We have to guess if it's gonna HP Fly or if it's gonna Fire Blast. If it wants to HP Fly, I go Registeel. If it wants to Fire Blast, I go Entei. But I have nothing that covers both. And we guessed wrong. I can calc damage there. At least. We don't have this Entei set in the calc. Allow me. Yeah, that's choice banded. That's choice banded, alright. This is such a slow Entei. Timid Mag. Oh, Endure though? I've not used this set in ages. You rarely see this one. He won't allow it though. It's T-Wave the Blissey incoming. Yeah, no Screech. I do like Screech on this set because then you can set up the dog. Hello, by the way, Mumby. But what you don't realize is this is an entry point for Entei. That's what people fail to realize sometimes. Best Magneton ever. It's not... It often does... Like, it didn't do much. I just Thunderwaved to Blissey. But if I had Screech, I could minus defense on the Blissey, then go Dug and trap it. And kill with an earthquake. That would be fun. That would have been fun. Entei! How's it going, left wing bow? How are you? Oh, left wing. You made this team? Yeah, I built an Entei team myself recently. We were playing with it earlier. I can show you in a moment. He gets full creds for this genius. Yeah, this is... I mean, it's something alright. Oh, this Blissey is getting effed. You're getting full power at every turn. Alright, do we like to hit this Blissey now? Let's say it's... What are we, +5? Yeah, we do. Guaranteed to hit. Okay. Let's flamethrower this time then. Look at that, Entei 1. That's fun. I haven't managed to do this with my own team. The stars definitely aligned for that one. That power luck was insane. Yeah, it was, but I am favored in this 1v1. Not only is he powered, but my subs have to be broken by 2 hits. So it was a good position. But that was pretty absurd. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full pairs. A bit ridiculous, yeah. Okay, interesting Entei team has proven effective. Thank you. I'll do the lucky dip thing. I feel like playing some more funny squads. Let's do it. What do we got here? Oh, this is by Frodazi. CB Medi, Paragon 2, CM Bliss, Tech Meta. This is about as insane as a Frodazi team is expected to be. Let's run it. Wrong damn format. I know you've probably been asked this 1,000 times, but do you play any Gen 8? If not, why not? I played it when it was first released, but I do not enjoy Gen 8. In fact, the reason I play a lot of old gens is because the more I played Gen 8, the less I cared for it. I like when Pokemon metas are a little bit centralized, so you can... You know, there's key threats you can form a plan around. Gen 8 feels like a bunch of random stuff, and you can't actually nail down and kill anything because of stuff like Boots, Regenerator, Magic Guard. Just a bunch of annoying mechanics that I don't find enjoyable to build around and play with in a metagame. Finally, some Pori 2 action. I was actually using Pori 2 earlier in the stream, if you want to go back and watch the prior footage later. I was using an Entei plus Paragon 2 team. That was pretty fun. Speaking of which, I'll probably go there right now. I'll ice beam this in case of sub. I've frozen Snorlax, actually. That's what I was going for there. Freeze the Snorlax. Men sent a zap on... Yeah, I guess he thought I would switch out it. That is a bit weird, isn't it? I'll just go Medi here. Oh, you just thought. Okay. Well, that's alright. I didn't get parried at least. That was a bit of greed, but I figured, you know, might as well take the opportunity to get Medi in safely-ish. I'm going to click Rock Slide. Oh, as if you stay in. What the hell? Alright, we're up against somewhat of a gamer. How much does HP Fight do? To Snorlax? Very little. From Pori 2? It's more for Tyranitar. It like 2 or 3 hits most Tyranitars. Yes, guys, I can't put a finger on this guy's decision making, but it's okay. Love Gen 2, 3, and 4. I got some problems with Gen 4, to be honest. I've tried to play it for many years, but I always just get annoyed with it whenever I try to take it seriously. Gen 2 I have a lot of respect for. I like Gen 1 as well, actually. And I think Gen 5 gets a bad rap. I'm a Gen 5 fan. You know, I was watching BKC play some Gen 6 ladder, and it looked kind of fun. I might revisit that format. I've given it a bit of... I haven't really given it a fair chance. Can't believe he didn't go Pert on Medi. I thought he would go Salamence. On what he thought was a brick break. The stay was madness. And the stay here is madness. That's madness. Okay, next time I'll HP Grass if we're in that position. What are you gonna... Drill Peck? No. Last couple of days I watched all 5 hours of your Hoenn Grind tournament. That's nice to hear, man. Glad you're interested. That meta is really fun. Might be my second favorite meta behind Gen 3 OU, actually. Why would you click earthquake there? I don't get that. You better be fishing on the side. Don't tell me what to do. I fish whenever I want to fish, but I am fishing on the side. You guys want to see something funny? I'll show you in a moment. Who do I sleep on? Metagross. Metagross is the answer to that question. Go ahead and make my day. Hi, Breloom. Live Jim Best Cool. How's it going, Dan, in the chat? I agree with you. It's a very intellectual statement. Let's do it again. More random teams. What do we got here? This comes with no title and no author. This is like a Jumpluff TSS with banned Tyranitar. Okay. Sure. Munby's gonna like this one. Munby in the chat is a Jumpluff fan. I was the legumes guy. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was a really funny 5 loss crit. GG. I gotta make that into a YouTube short or something. That was a funny moment. I'm gonna quickly be right back while waiting for the queue. Give me a sec, folks. Oh, never mind. Well, I'll click my first move and then I'll get out of here. You're not ice beaming? We're going jump bluff? If he ice beams, I'm gonna come back and click forfeit. Gamers, hello. Jump off IVs? You mean EVs? It's this apparently. I think I've always thought you run full spit F, but there's 56 def. I trust that this is for a good reason. Oh no, we missed sleep powder. It's alright. I'm gonna go bliss. Message retracted. What happened in the chat? How's it going, King of Gamers? What's up, Jim? Was just wondering, would you consider making a Trick Room support team? I've built Trick Room teams in other gens. In Gen 3, I don't think Trick Room was released yet, actually, unfortunately. That would be interesting if Trick Room was here. I know in Gen 4 there's some cool Trick Room teams with Bronzong. Some of the more fun styles to play in Gen 4. Do you watch BKC? Of course I do. I absolutely watch BKC. Okay, this is not too bad. I can go bliss and force this out. In fact, I guess, I don't know why I was hesitant to reveal this, but I guess I can. It's my own channel. I'm actually doing an interview with BKC next week. I asked him on Discord, he said he was down, so stay tuned for that, folks. BKC interview on the Jim Cool channel. That'll be a good one. I know he's Trace Natural Cure. I might still Toxic, though. Just to pressure him. I was thinking of also going to Bantar there on what was probably a Recover, but always afraid to get statused randomly. You just toss here. Yeah, we got the RuneScape soundtrack. Okay, I really hope you don't go to Doug right now. That would be a disaster. Okay, we're good. I hate this guy's team. It's pretty weird. Doug P2. It's kind of an odd team, isn't it? Yeah, Raikou would make a lot of sense. Raikou does need the Doug and the P2 support, right? I'm just going to go for Punch. Yeah, that's huge damage on this Coon. I went back to Gen 4 and grinded with Trick Room. Mastered it. Now I'm in Gen 5. Second best gen aside from Gen 3 in my opinion. Oh yeah? Sounds epic. So you're a master of Trick Room. That sounds like it took arduous practice, like Rocky training montage type stuff. We have a bulky Doug on our hands. I think you get Jump Bluff in here. I'm going to sub. I'm going to sub because he might try to sack... Sleep Sack on the Doug. Oh, true. You know what? I'll click Sleep Powder. He might sub on it, though. Nope. Yeah, it was a Raikou. Good call, Mumby. You were absolutely right. I'm going to click Encore. Oh, Roar. Wow. Well. I'm going to go to Swampert here. Thus far unrevealed. Recently watched the Gen 3 Ubers tier list. Nice. Yeah, Gen 3 Ubers is fun. It's a bit more like one-dimensional than I realized though. A lot of teams do just follow the same structures. But it's also fun like to play every once in a while. I kind of just like Gen 3 in general, so I enjoy any alt gen. I think Gen 3 NU is really good actually, and I want to play it a bit more. I entered a couple tournaments, but I unfortunately like couldn't make the 20 times in both of them. This guy effed up. Oh. If I sack Scum, am I right here? I think yes. Wasn't a sack. I knew it. He was sacking Doug to see what I did. Actually, that was dumb because his switch will happen first and then it's kind of just like a pivot. But he's already in a good position. So why would he do that? Okay, whatever. Go tar. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're quite chipped though. This Raikou could now sweep, actually. Slightly rough. Depends on its coverage. If it's HP Ice, can't win. Swampert will win. If it is HP Grass, it may win. Ever played Gen 5? I have played a Gen 5. It's probably my second most played Gen in terms of tournament play. And like the only other Gen I'm any good at besides Gen 3, I reckon. Make another spike. Do you play Gen 4? I used to, but I've kind of given up on Gen 4, I think. I realized I don't really enjoy it as much as... Not just Gen 3, but even Gen 5, I prefer. I do think I may give Gen 6 another chance. And maybe Gen 2 in the future. Those are two gens like I don't have much experience with, but I respect them. Like they're cool metagames, so... Ah, that did so much. That's annoying. Yeah, King of Gamers. It's based on who's slower. Whoever's slower gets their weather up. So that's why Tar is usually slower than Politoed. That would be why. That HP Fire chip was a bit annoying. I think if that wasn't a crit, I may have been able to live this T-Bolt from Raikou. I just have to hope to live a... Let me check my Swampert EVs. If I live a HP Grass, 216 special defense on this. I do, okay. So we'll be alright, folks. I've got the victory lined up. Oh, what the... You just threw for no reason. You've thrown for no good reason. The thing about Gen 6, it doesn't have any, like, iconic Pokemon that stick out among other gens, besides the Megas, but then Megas exist in Gen 7 as well. They kind of blend together. When I think of Gen 6, I just think of, like, Tornadus Theory and regenerating over and defogging. And being annoying with knockoff. Any Swalot teams on this randomizer? There is no chance of a Swalot team, and I'm so sorry. Fun fact, those Swalot count as Sceptile in Gen 3 1v1 because of Liquid Ooze. Swalot is a Sceptile counter. Yeah, I do quite dislike regen. All right, we got a victory with that funny Jumpluff team. Let's play another random team. Lanturn by Lanturn. We got Spikes. Okay, we got Spikes, no Gar. Lanturn. Dope, dope, dope. Tentacruel gets that too, yeah. But I think Tentacruel loses 1v1 to Sceptile in 1v1 because of Thunder Punch. But it might also beat... I think Swalot is good versus Sceptile and can also wall other things. And it has Encore, actually. Encore is really OP in Gen 3 1v1. That's the reason. You can, like, Amnesia Encore and just win off that. Who was the Lanturn guy? Super Epiganthoros, who has become a really good player since then. Just, that was his claim to fame, but he's more than just the Lanturn guy these days. Now he's the guy who won an SPL with Lunatone Executor's son. Yes, that is real. Do you play Gen 3 random battles? I have before. I don't play them often. I could play some if you guys want to see that. I don't mind that. I enjoy Gen 3 randoms. Versus Meta Lead. I might just go Scam, or do I just... This team is so whack. I guess Lanturn kind of makes sense on Garless TSS because it is good versus Starmie. Oh, I thought we were talking about Gen 8 Lanturn. You are the Lanturn guy in Gen 8. In Gen 3, there's a different Lanturn guy. Each gen has a separate Lanturn guy. Who do you think is the most underrated mon in ADV? I think Medicam is actually really good at punishing the popular cause of like Skarm, Bliss, Claydol that you see a lot in the current meta. And it's pretty underused for how good I think it is anyway. And we've seen a decent amount of Medicam in Callus Invitational, so maybe I'm vindicated a little bit. I just saw it, I think Ban Manaphy, that guy used it. Alright, I'm gonna go Skarm. Protectless Skarm here. Alright, let's roll. Gen 7 Wailord. That's fake, man. You're just saying... Yeah, I got a Gen 6 Smoochum stall that I'm so excited to show you guys. You can't just say a Pokemon and then stall and it becomes real. You gotta... Gen 7 Wailord stall. Come on, man. Alright, builder of this team, I ask you, honest heart to heart, what do you do when a Gengar switches in? What am I doing here? Like, you know what I mean? forfeit. Yeah, that's probably the best line here. We could just go for the forfeit. No. Okay, we go Jirachi and he misses. You didn't even click Wisp. Thank the Lord. Oh my god, what is that? Wailord with full defense, full special defense. Substitute Aqua Ring, protect, block. Do you even have enough PP to stall stuff? Oh, it has pressure. Wailord has pressure? Since when? What the? No. Nice, so we matched up against the only Gar without Will-O-Wisp. Everyone in the chat celebrate. But he's going to burn Fire Punch before we do, I bet. Gen 5 Dustox stall. Unknown Hope, you didn't do that. That's fake. I'm kidding, but that's funny. That's Gen 5 Dustox stall. That's pretty funny. It also gets wait, Wailord does? Nah. I've created a bot. What have you done? Christian Lupo, what have you done? Dick Dan, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining the chat. I think that this team doesn't pressure Scam enough, doesn't have spin. But we'll see if we can make it work anyway. You also flounder against popular Pokemon Gengar. You've been playing RuneScape, Dick Dan? You've been... I know the graphics are ugly, but I'm sure you'll adjust to it. Okay? Dick Dan, I think if they ever make a official old school Maple Story and you stream it, I think you'll become a viral sensation for sure, doing your nutty multi-client farms and stuff on an official Maple Story client where you're not afraid of getting neck zoned. You would become a viral hit sensation for sure. Oh, the bulky Tyranitar with investment in both defenses. Surely you go health on Tyranitar. But Silvio, I trust your judgment that the defense is worth it. It's HP Ice Jolteon. Oh, you want to make a server? True, yeah, you were talking about developing a server. Swampert chipped quite a bit. I hope it doesn't have tar. That could be problematic. Right, I imagine this is... I guess we'll sack Swampert to check what this is. Slowbro, Leperberry. Heal, Pulse, Block, Slack up. You can't post these. You can't... What is Heal Pulse? Let me check. Heal Pulse. Oh, that's just heals. You just heal yourself. It's like Slack Off, I guess. Wait, but you can run both of them. You can run Heal Pulse and Slack Off on the same set. Where's Leperberry? Is that the one that gives a PP? Yeah. And you just recycle and get infinite PP? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, what are we doing here? It's Lanturn time. Oh, you can heal them. Just to frick with them. Just to play with your food a little bit. That's effed up. Gen 5 Ubers is the only tier where Genesect gets used. I think that's true, yeah. In Gen 6, like all those OP legendaries came out, like Xerneas, Yveltal. And all the OP megas too. Genesect gets a bit effed by the power creep there. Alright, I'm gonna make some spikes. I guess that said would fall under the infinite battle thing. But I think the first example of infinite battles was Wobbuffet versus Wobbuffet with leftovers. In Gen 3, when Struggle wasn't a set amount of damage, it was like... Oh crap, I think he can boom and win. He didn't do it. He literally doesn't see his only out. Although actually... He pressures Scum enough, maybe doesn't need to boom there. Cyburger, how's it going? Much love from Perth. Just found your channel the other day and devouring the content. I'm glad to hear it. I've never been to Perth actually, but I would like to go. There's some cool stuff in Western Australia. I've got a good friend over there as well. How much is... We're pretty bulky. Not quite this bulky, but I've got limited time. What is it, 298? I think factoring in mischance, we can just loop here. What cool stuff do we have here? Maybe not in Perth itself, but isn't there like tours you can go on in the general area? I don't know. I've heard of such things. There's like that place in the desert with all the... What's that thing called? I'm really selling people on Perth tourism, aren't I? Yeah, that thing in the, you know, that thing in Perth. I guess I'll wish on the way out to heal up Skarmory. Or do I want to heal up something else? I have 12 seconds. Let's go to Salamence. Jim, I don't see you using Heal Bell much. Any reason for that? I think Heal Bell's mostly used on like Storlia teams with a bunch of rest users. I have used it. I do have a team with Aromatherapy Bliss and like Rest Snorlax and Rest Suicune. It's usually the best when you have multiple rest users on a team. Which is not like a typical team structure, so I think it's not usually worth it, especially on Blissey where there's more impactful stuff like status moves, T-Wave Toxic, that kind of thing. Let me go to Lanturn. Never seen Toxic Fire Punch on a Spadef Jirachi? Yeah, you can sometimes run Toxic over Body Slam. It helps versus... because bulky Tyranitar is a really good counter to the Jirachi set with Fire Punch and Body Slam, because it doesn't really mind getting paralyzed, and it forces you out with Earth Kick. You can't touch it, but if you Toxic that Tyranitar, suddenly your Jirachi becomes way harder to deal with. It's team dependent. Some teams benefit from the Body Slam para, like para spam teams like to use the Body Slam Rachi, or if you have some slowish offensive threat, you benefit from para. But some teams prefer Toxic. Good. I guess it's 50-50 between these. I can't really... Actually, I'll go... I think if I go Scum and get Tyrant, I can kill with Rock Slide. This is better. It gives me an extra chance to win, and I'm forced to do this 50-50 anyway. Maybe he does the Brick Break, or he goes Doug. Oh, Hydro Pump? Well, that doesn't work. That wouldn't have killed. We've got plenty of desert for sure, and some beautiful coral. Yeah, there's like some island near Western Australia with a really nice beach that looks picturesque and stuff, I think. There's things in Western Australia. They got mines over there. It's like RuneScape. Can you play a stall team? I've got my... Let me pull it up. I used this in Callus Invitational, and it did have aromatherapy on the Bliss. I'll show it to you. Here it is. We've got a Rest Zap, a Doug with Sunny Day, a Rest Claydol as well, Rest Suicune. So Rest Zap, Claydol, and Suicune, and then aromatherapy. So you get a lot out of aromatherapy on a team like this. I can run this team if you want to see it in action. Western Australia is the tutorial island. Absolutely. I use that on offensive teams too, so that it burns and paralyzed mons don't get useless. The Toxic Jirachi, you mean? Yeah, it can be good there too. I mean, that was an offensive team that used it right there. Do you have a favorite archetype in ADV? Probably like more aggressive, fast-paced spikes teams, usually with like Aero or Jolt or Molt, stuff like that. Let me play this team. This is an example of my favorite kind of team. The Smeagol spikes. I use a lot of Glalie spikes as well. You've seen in my videos, that kind of thing. Cloister spikes was like the first. The first time I ever had any like success in tournament play was with a Cloister Spikes team. There was an edit of a UD team. We are still gaming. How's it going, miles per hour? That is intentionally misspelt. I'm not going to try and pronounce the misspelt version of miles per hour. I've never seen anyone running a hardcore stall in ADV. Yeah, stall teams usually have at least like an offensive win condition, like a Snorlax or a Suicune. They're not just fully passive. There's at least like a way to break through, but That stall team I just showed you is pretty close. Sometimes the win condition of that team is pressure stalling rather than like calm minding and sweeping with the Suicune. BKC ladder collab vid when? If he wants to, I could, but I don't know. Like I said earlier, I will be interviewing BKC on my channel soon, which is kind of exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Right. Jolt is a pretty bad lead matchup for Smeagol. I'm going to go to... Australia has big poisonous animals, hot climate. It's just like Brazil. Yeah, there's some definite similarities there. Choice band slacking with double edge. Blows holes in any team. You're right, a choice band slacking is pretty hard to deal with. Yeah, folks, put notifications on for the incoming BKC interview. Alright, I'm kind of lost what to do on Jolt's turn 1. It's not a common lead. I'm going to go Tar, I think. I'm surprised at the... I thought you would sub. That would have allowed a Spore. That's kind of wacko. I'm going to just Dragon Dance. Or should I? I'm going to EQ. Because you might T-Bolt twice. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm very happy to... There's some third-party, like, ladder tournament going on with people running this prefix. I didn't join it. Sounds like a lot of work. But, you know, good luck to anyone participating. Here's one of them. BKC's great, amazing content. Don't watch him when he ladders. I actually like his laddering videos the most. I saw he had a new ADV laddering video. I gotta watch that one. And I liked his recent... His video, the Gen 6 OU tournament gameplay. That was cool. I think I should do more live recordings of tournament games. I think people would enjoy that. I did do one for Gen 5. I've got a Gen 5 OU 20 game that I recorded live. Houndoom in. I'll just sack. So I can go Arrow or I can go Smeagol. Or I can go Arrow and then Smeagol and bait in a Rock Resist. We bait in a Scam, even better. How's your night going, Jim? I'm going well. Is this early bird Houndoom? Yeah, it's currently daytime. It's 4:40. 4:44 p.m. Ah, true. That's dead. You gotta watch actively. You gotta be looking at the screen to watch the ladder vids. Maybe I should make more content that's listenable audio only. Out of curiosity, do you listen to my vids audio only and are they listenable? Like just me laddering? I can't imagine you could like follow what's going on, but maybe you can. Maybe I'm just so descriptive. It's like an audiobook. Swampert is currently in on a Tyranitar with a Dragon Dance up. I'm threatening to kill it with Hydro Pump. I've switched in Smeagol as he goes to Skarmory and creates a layer of spikes. I respond with some spikes of my own. On the way out, I taunt. I can listen to most of it. HG matches I can listen because I already watched them. Oh yeah. You watched the replays in advance of those? And then you watch my commentary? That's funny. Describing battles ASMR. Audio only replay analysis. Alright, let's get Jolt in. Jolt looks really good here, actually. How'd you on while cooking and such? With a periodic glance over. Your archetype video and Team Doctor stuff is prime podcast. Yeah, the Team Doctor would be listenable. Without having to look at the screen, I suppose. This is good feedback, folks. I appreciate it. I never thought of this, like people listening audio only to my videos. I might try to factor that in more. Wheezing. Yeah, it's very fake. This is... But that doesn't mean I can't lose, Mumby. That's what you gotta understand about Generation 3 OU ladder. Just because their team is fake doesn't mean you can't lose. Yeah, this is... I imagine this is listenable audio only. Just I'm chatting with the viewers at home a little bit, answering some questions. Yeah, the tier list style content, I consume a lot of that too myself, like for other games and even for Pokemon. I loved Finchinator did a Gen 5 OU tier list part 1. And he never did part 2, and I always like check his channel for part 2, but he just forgot to do it or something, or he didn't want to do it. But I was like, bro, I gotta know where you rank. There's like Kadabra and stuff on the lower end of his tier list. There's all this insane stuff. And I'm like, explain it to me, please. Kadabra? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Leo. The subscription on YouTube, I appreciate it. Let's go swamp it. I believe the Kadabra is like a second Alakazam on Psychic Spam, basically. That's the point of it. Arena Trap banned in Gen 5. Now I gotta deal with Eviolite Chansey. I don't see Eviolite Chansey that often in Gen 5. I think only very specific teams use that. Because it's so bad versus Keldeo. That's the problem with Chansey in Gen 5. Keldeo kind of owns Blissey and Chansey. Yeah, Kadabra on Psy Spam. Similar to running like Zam plus Reuniclus. Maybe you can even run Zam, Reuniclus, and Kadabra. That would be nuts. I hope Kadabra feels the rhythm with its hands. So true. You ever tried Dragonair? Wait, in Gen 3, Dragonair? Funny fact, Dragonair was actually top tier in Gen 5 ZU, which I played a little bit, and it got banned. That format's actually awesome. I want to maybe return to it. But yeah, Dragonair was like insane in that format. I had Shed Skin, Dragon Dance, Rest, Sleep Talk. Thing was unkillable. Okay, I think I go here in EQ first because it plays around a Jill. GG. If he happened to live that in a Jill, my Gengar can live the final hit and then T-bolt him. But if I do Gengar first, then he'll outrun this Metagross and I'll lose. Yeah, so I guess you would go Alakazam plus Kadabra, no Reuniclus. He was banned? I thought maybe Lum, but maybe I was wrong. Could have been Lum there. From my perspective, he was unrevealed. Where are we on the rankings? This isn't my main account. But my main account is currently... Quick flex, folks. Forgive me. Main account is currently number 6 on the planet. ADV Lucker. I could queue on the main if you guys want to see such a thing. This is my 12-year-old YouTube since before high school. What happened to I am employed? That's the account I used to use at work when I played at work. And I've been on a bit of a break from work recently, so I'm not employed. I'll be employed a bit later. A couple weeks. For the moment, not employed. Mixed meta is good. Go on a 20-game win streak and get number 1. Sure thing. Let's go. Yeah, I had an old YouTube account when I was a kid. And in high school, out of embarrassment, I deleted all the videos because someone from high school found my channel and like made fun of me. So I just like deleted all those videos. I had so much good stuff that I wish I could watch again. Like, I used to make these Gmod... what do you call that? Machinima videos? And like, I had Showdown videos on there. I had YouTube Poops. You guys remember that? I had so much stuff, but it's all gone. You ever try a full Baton Pass team? King of Gamers. Baton Pass in Gen 3 OU is a very frowned upon strategy by competitive gamers. And I have tried it. And the only reason I tried it was to try and get it banned by showing that it was too strong. To make a case to ban it. I like to think that I had a small part to play in the banning of Mr. Mime Soundproof. I think at the moment, though, in the current metagame, after all the Baton Pass rulings they've done, it's kind of a bad strategy right now. I do think a Jill Pass Zap plus Marowak is decent, though. That's an explosive strategy. It's not heat, Cyberger, believe me. You may think it's heat. You think so until you fight it yourself, and you're like, I can't do anything, and I just lose. Yeah, for real, those old YouTube poops, some of them are hilarious. The ones of that weird Zelda game for that weird Philips console. Was there a match with a Jill Pass plus Marowak? A Jill Pass Zap is good. That's the way to go if you want to run Baton Pass, folks. The CDI, yeah. The Hotel Mario. Hilarious. And that weird link with the voice acting. That's great. Yeah, I'm not surprised if it was used in some tourney or something with a Jill Pass plus Whack. Let me queue with my Entei team again. Let's try it out. This team's quite flawed, I will say. Oh, Callus Invitational yesterday. What was that one? I must have missed that one. I did narrate the set today between H-Clat and Solwind. That one was so good. H-Clat is so good, man. I've requested to narrate all his sets because they're just so epic. Should I go Entei? I'm gonna go Entei. I dodged Toxic. I'm gamer. It's not out yet. Callus is going to put it up on the Callus Narrates channel. I don't know when, but soon. I've sent it to him. It's recorded. I've got some other narrations on there. I don't know if you've seen them. But I narrated H-Clad versus Jester. That was a great set too. I narrated PK Leech versus somebody. Sorry, I forgot who. And I narrated Super Epic Ampharus versus Asta. Another amazing one. I'll do Leech here. I don't think he wants to stay. Jester is so good. Yeah, he's impressive. Hasn't been playing for that long, but he's doing well. I hope I can have a better performance next year in CI, if I get invited. Let's just surf this guy. This guy's missed so many toxics, it's true. It's all true. A bit unfortunate. I do have like 3 natural cure mons there. How long have you been playing, Jim? How's it going, Tor Ormsith? I wasn't an ADV main until like 2020, but I did dabble in it a bit before. There was the ADV Cups and stuff I used to enter back in like 2018, 2019. But I was not an ADV main at that time. I think that's when Gen 7 was current. And that's what I was mainly playing. But for ADV, I guess like 2019, but I started maining it in 2020. For Pokemon in general, I've played since like 2009 or something on Pokemon Online. Back when it was Black and White 1 was current meta. But even for ages, I was only allowed to play. I've only got involved with smogon stuff kind of recently, actually. Always found it a bit... like the smogon forum's a bit confusing, so I never knew how to enter tournaments or anything. Finally, like... put my foot down and figured it all out. More recently. Go for HP Grass. 2011? Okay, I might be misremembering. Yeah, it would have been 2011 then. It was in 2009, I was in year 7, so I thought that's when it was. It might have been 2011. When did Black and White come out? Whenever it came out, that year was when I was playing. $2010. So it would have been 2010. And I remember when I started playing, Excadrill was banned. I know I heard BKC in one of his vids was talking about like, oh, I was there when they banned Excadrill. But I started playing and Excadrill was already Uber. So that's like around the time I started. Which might have been 2011. I can't actually remember precisely. Something like that. I think I live on HP Ice. Yeah, this Celebi's owning. What the hell? Oh, he's gonna batten the Leech Seed to something. Is Gen 3 also your favorite Gen non-competitive wife? Actually, yes it is. Funnily enough. I'm not huge on the single-player Pokemon games in general. Like, they're not my favorite games of all time. But I think, like, the one I respect the most is Pokemon Emerald. Like, I do occasionally go back and play Pokemon Emerald. Like, I actually enjoy it as a game. And, like, I was playing a bit of Emerald Kaiser, which was fun. I know that's not official Pokemon, but I just like the Gen 3, like the sprites and the mechanics and everything about Gen 3. Yeah, I was looking into Radical Red. That seems like the best Fire Red Leaf Green ROM hack in terms of like actually being more challenging. I guess I would probably finish Emerald Kaiser though if I was ever to return to the whole ROM hack concept. I was actually having fun with Emerald Kaiser, like the battles were kind of challenging. It was kind of fun. Alright, I'm gonna go to my meta. I don't think EQ kills because I don't have attack investment, so I'm gonna mash. Casual speedrunning is more fun. True, that does sound fun, maybe. Yeah, I can't imagine Nuzlocking Emerald Kaiser. I think, isn't that really hard to Nuzlock? Like, it's really... That dude Pokemon challenges... Back when I was playing and my friend showed me Pokemon challenges, Nuzlocking it, and he was actually calcing for the Nuzlocke, which I thought was nutty. Like, you can... get all the sets of all the NPCs imported into the calc, and then... Dexa streams those hard ROMs and I gotta watch that. I like Dexa. I really like his commentary in Kalos Invitational, so I'd check that out. That sounds cool. Yeah, if I was to do Nuzlocking, you'd probably do something not quite as insane as Emerald Kaiser. Like, is Radical Red that as hard as Emerald Kaiser? Do Entei again. I might need to have a Vicks Vapor drop, folks. I'm a bit... My throat's getting a bit you know what. Are Vicks Vapor Drops an Australian product? I don't know. Te amo, Jim. How's it going, Aldo Stefano? Welcome to the broadcast. Happy to have you here. Oh, it's Dice. How's it going, Dice? I've played him once on my first really good ladder run, where I think it was like a tough end game, and then he left randomly. I was using my Metacam team. But here I am using my Entei team. I'm probably losing because he's a real player. And this Entei team is very fake, unless this is a god matchup. Vix is very Australian. That's epic. I'll go Entei here. I went Tar. True. It's intelligent. I'll go Starmie because he could easily Earthquake. I don't really want to go to Metagross. Yeah, just dances up. Alright, I guess I'll Surf this. Damn, man. Alright, we'll go Meta. Yeah, true. Why wouldn't you Earthquake? That was stupid on me. He literally... Earthquake is literally just correct there. I don't know why I thought he would Rock Slide again for no reason. Okay. Alright, another flinch. GG, Dice. Gee, I wish I could play a real game against Dice, but... That's okay. I'm using Entei, whatever. I think he had Entei in his custom avatar there. If Entei had Sacred Fire, would it be used? I think absolutely. In Hoenn Gaiden, it gets Sacred Fire. And I actually use it in Hoenn Gaiden. Which is a Gen 3 competitive mod. Where, like... Some stuff is buffed, some movesets are different. Some modern Pokemon are in there, like a Bomber Snow, Jellicent, stuff like that. And Entei has Sacred Fire, and it's really good. I used it in my tournament, and I won with it. Sacred Fire has good synergy with Carmine. I was just running Sacred Fire, Grass, E-Speed, Flamethrower was my set. And I was just using it as a Spikes abuser because you... Like, nothing can theoretically switch into Sacred Fire because they just get burnt. Like, even a water type coming in gets burned. So it's really good with spikes down. We're up against Wajia, who says, oh hey, in the chat. Hello. Fascinating, he says. The fact that you missed Toxic, that is pretty fascinating. And unfortunate. I'm gonna go Rachi. That reminds me, Radical Red has all Pokemon, extensive buffs, and its own showdown server. Oh, is there Radical Red OU? Interesting. Okay, surely you take this opportunity to just Psychic the Gengar, yeah. That's the nice thing about Fire Punch on these sets is you represent a defensive Gengar and then Psychic becomes unexpected. So you can kind of get him sometimes. That Gengar probably was not expecting a Psychic there. And most defensive Rachis do run Fire Punch. Let's go Celebi here. I'm going to HP Grass in case of like Tar or Doug or something. If you go Scum, I'll just go to Starmie and spin. You got no Gengar anymore. I'm going to Surf this time because... Okay, I'll spin. Sorry about the bad luck on your Skarmory here. Fire Punch can't be bad here. There's Skarmory. Sorry, there's Tyranitar. This is why I hate teams without a real Rock Resist. Happened last game, you just get flinched by Rock Slide. I think we should be alright in this game though. Yeah, we'll go Celebi and HP Grass this. 2 Ice Beams might get me. Oh, I got froze, damn. Crap. Okay, okay. I think HP Grass into Psychic gets me. Gets me there. Should I recover? I think no. Okay, one sec. Starmie. Yep. And then, okay. Let's see. Can I Carmine up? The Psychic will just kill. But I might want to Carmine just for the Jolteon. I could go Jirachi now and try to save this Celebi, but I think no. F that. I Carmine and then Hydro Pump does 27 afterwards. I think it's better to Psychic. And hopefully we clean this one up. We've got only Entei remaining. Or I think we're effed actually. I think this is an L. I don't think this is winnable. What's last? Something that kills Entei. I mean, a slight breeze kills Entei. GG. Yeah, the flinches and the Ice Beam freeze were... This is why this team stinks, because... You're forced into running meta, because otherwise you suck at dealing with Snorlax, but then... Like, Tar is a Pokemon that you need to be good against, and you just get flinched. Like, Celebi just gets hacked as well. It's so annoying. What do you think of RBY? I like it. I'm a fan of it. I'm pretty bad at it, though. It's hard to wrap my head around, but I enjoy it. Could play some now if you guys don't mind. Watching some RBY. I saw that one in my recommended. As well, Cyberger. I can't help but think, like, isn't RBY Ubers just OU but with Mew and Mewtwo? If it ends up being a better format, why don't they just make OU have Mew and Mewtwo in it? Maybe they should do that. Maybe that would make things more interesting. I don't know. It's Alakazam. I'm gonna go Chansey. I think you like getting T-Waved on Chansey in this, because it makes you immune to freeze. And then I'll Ice Beam. Although the problem is, like, Zam kind of can beat Chansey by just spamming Psychic and dropping it and critting it. Oh, it's subbing up? Okay. Alright. I guess I don't want to reveal that I have Thunderbolt. Yeah, Mewtwo seems insane, doesn't it? This guy just missed. In Gen 1, you can just miss randomly, completely randomly. And that has just happened. That guy just missed. Oh, you live an Ice Beam behind sub. Wow. The recover glitch, when you're on a specific amount of health, you can't recover. It's pretty funny. That is quite funny. Oh geez, 3 AM. Take a rest, Silvio. Thank you for staying for so long. I appreciate it. Damn, been live for a while. I should end soon. Gotta cook some dinner shortly. Yeah, the mechanics are all over the place in Gen 1. I kind of like it though. It's like so insane. It's unhinged. Oh, jeez. This is Gen 1 for you folks. Just nonsense at all times. And there you go. We've achieved Snorlax in. Without encountering a Pokemon in Gen 1? Whoa! He just blew up and I reflected it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, without encountering a single glitch. That's impossible? That's funny. I don't think I've ever... I think when I was a super young kid, I played Pokemon Red. It was my brother's copy. And that was the only Pokemon game I had at the time. The second-hand Pokemon Red. But I can't remember much about it. Maybe I should play those again. That sounds wacky. Alright, I might end the stream, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If any of you guys aren't subbed, I'd appreciate it if you'd sub. Got a BKC interview coming soon. Angel of Zera, my tier 3 patron, requested a video about speed tiers, speed benchmarks. So I'll be making that one soon. More Road to Rank 1 stuff, more... and I'll think about making more audio-only friendly content as well for the viewers. And I appreciate the insight on that department from the chatters. I should try Scyther in Gen 3. I think that Super Epic Emperor's built a Scyther team once. I don't know if that's real, but it's funny. Yeah, I gotta play those old Dance Jacket and HG. To answer your question from before, I haven't looked at any of the replays yet. I usually try to watch them for the first time in my recording, so I might have a genuine reaction to whatever happens. I don't want to know in advance what happened. So I'll wait on checking out those replays, but stay tuned for that too. There's top 8 of Hoenn Guide and Tawny coming soon. Thanks guys, see you later. Woohoo.